guys, and welcome to my channel, Shemoy, aka Shem, the one and only. Anything after, I know say that not real, straight carbon copy. Anyways, been thinking about doing this video for quite a while. Not sure if there will be others, but this video is about myself and for the time that I was in the hospital, ill, I was in the hospital. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. It was a weekend, a Sunday morning to be exact, when I was doing some work for my younger sister, tiling to be exact. Not really my preferred work still, because my preferred work is AC work, which I'm an AC technician. Man, anything boy say just call me. I'm not really limit myself still, to tell you the honest truth, because I love challenge myself. Yeah man, that's me. But anyway, I was there working when I noticed a small pain in my lower back, right? My lower back. But I didn't really pay it much mind, to tell you the honest truth. But I take a water break. And after that water break now, I resume back working. I feel the pain again. And I said to myself, say, I'm not going to pressure my body today, I'm not going to work long. So I finish work early. So upon finishing working, my sister come in, they offer me some food, because she finished cook early. After I take the food and go in to eat the food and eat it, went back outside and things. She turned to me in a jokey way and said, I look like say I get fat, so. And I look at her and laugh and said, I don't think I'm getting fat, because I'd be fat a long time. The amount of food that I eat, I don't even know where they're going, to tell you the truth. And was there for a while, and then I went back inside, because it kind of rested on my mind still. So I went back inside now and do a full body check by looking in the mirror. Look in the mirror, turn to myself and said, sorry, you know what I said? Something alright. So I went back outside now, turned to her and said, no, I don't think this is fat though. And either she or my mother, they turned to me and say, in a jokey way again, either you're getting fat or you're swelling. I laugh at her, I didn't take it serious. Later that evening now, same evening, even going to night, there's that pain again. But this time it's constant. Right? And call my mother now, explain the situation to her. She asked me, I want to go to the hospital. And I said, no, we want to go to the hospital. But there's a thing with us, man, and our own. We don't like doctor. Most of us don't like doctor, hospital. And the moment we decide to go to the doctor is when severe pain or when the situation worsens. And that's a thing that we need to change. But anyways, I say to her that I don't want to go. And pain it kinda ease further in the night, you know. But it's in the morning now, the overall feeling different. The pain come back and my body just feel different. But up and getting up, normally first thing I do when I get up is freshen up, brush my teeth, wash my face. My foot feel weird. But before I noticed my man was a little swollen and said, no, it's not right. But I see when as I say my foot feel weird, I see when time you look at my feet now. I was very surprised because my foot swell. And up I'm going to the bathroom now to brush my teeth. By looking in the glass, down to leave from my face, they kind of swellish. Never swell bad to a point, but you could have noticed it. I decided saying I'm going to go to the hospital. And mother company. And the hospital that I went to was Andrews. Good hospital, you know, good hospital. It was my first time there. Right, and them treat me. The treatment was excellent, I would say. Right, very excellent. But that matter is a matter by itself, and that'll be a different video all by itself. We must go in that the right way. So upon going to Andrews now, you know, you go through the normal, you explain the symptoms, normal check, pressure, all of them things that I go through and thing, right? But one, I remember when I was getting some drip liquid thing like, and I was there. And just a thinking come to my mind, and I said to myself, I think liquid fluid go good with what me experience, with what I'm experiencing. But never really said nothing at that time. When that finished now, I see the nurse will come with one more, right? That surprised me. I even turned to the nurse and said, "Nurse, yeah, sure, I'm supposed to get a next bag of that?" She laughed and said, "Yes, you're supposed to." And there was a gentleman there as well, the same era. He laughed and said, "Imagine you question the nurse and she's supposed to know what you're doing." Yes, I said she is supposed to know, yes, but there's nothing wrong with asking question as a patient. There's no saying not being rude and disrespectful, right? So after that finish now, and she said, "You can go now, because I'm done do all I'm supposed to do and thing, and write the prescription they write up and thing that I was supposed to take, on the next one that I was supposed to do a test to as well." And then tell me where. And I'm saying if the medication don't work, up and coming back, and if the situation don't improve, then you move on from there, right? So by the medication, or before that, upon getting up now, I notice my lower body feel different, right? And when I look down, it's like my feet swollen more than when I come inside. And I said, "This not right." But I see the moment when me if I step off now, I could hardly move. I don't know if you guys know a series or a movie, the name Robocop. If my memory serve me right, that same guy did name was Murphy, I think. Not sure. But I was actually moving like that guy. Situation is serious, but even my sister they have to crack a laugh. Right? And I would have laughed too by seeing how I'm walking. But by the medication and thing, I take those medication I think 2 or 3 days, right? I notice the situation not improve none at all. Right? In fact, it get a bit worse. And I think when we are explain those symptoms, the doctors did have it that said something have to do with like gas or something like that, right? Because the pain that they had to mention to, the pain was at my lower back and it end up spread to side come around to even my belly, right? So I feel gas pain too, so they feel like gas pain at the time, but I realize no, this is not gas pain, believe me. And that's when I decide say I'm not sit down no more with this. I wait on that time and call my people and make them know. I explain and tell them, and my mother accompany me. Cause I think it was the day I was supposed to do the test, or I think we did it or before. And that test was supposed to bring him back, because I go back to the doctor. I don't, and that was up by Apex. I don't fully remember if the reason being, because I didn't get the test done, Don't fully remember if it was, and remember there was a lot of people was before me. And I think the next reason was they don't provide that result the same time. I must have take a good while before, I think. Don't fully remember though. But anyway, was there, and mother called up back by Andrews to get in contact with the doctor. Doctor wasn't working that morning, so the nurse said she gonna try and get to him. I was there waiting back for a reply, and upon waiting my feet start to swell up more again and get frustrated. I said, okay, I'll wait no more. Either I'm go somewhere else or I just go home because I was so frustrated. But end up straight up back by Andrews, right? And surprisingly they do the test there, but I don't know why he did write that to go to Apex. Don't know for sure. Didn't end up do the test there that day, and again I don't remember what the reason was. I think that they gave me back a date for come back, I think, because some issue, not sure what was it, and was at home, and if it's not the following day is the day after, a piece of pain hit me, unbearable pain, that for rush go to UWI hospital. Up by UWI, register, normal check again, explain my symptoms, then I move to around the waiting area. While at the waiting area now, I'd have to wait to see the doctor or wait till my name call. And then, yeah, both. Cause after now my name call, go around see the doctor, explain the symptoms and things like that. Then do a urine test too. And then she'll explain to me that the problem that they're seeing is that there's something wrong with, there's an issue with my kidney. And don't be alarmed or worried, right? They're going to get a specialist to come and see me and speak with me, etc. At the time, I wasn't worrying. Honestly, I wasn't. And back around to the waiting here, about 2 doctors to come see me. Not the specialist, right? And I was there because I was there for quite a while. I think it was 2 to 3 days, right? And the more I sit uncomfortable because the pain in my back was getting worse by the hour. And there was a little swelling down there as well. Not to mention my feet start to swell. Some of the time when the other patient either get through or they move them onward or whatever where I was sitting, I'd have to lie and elevate my feet to feel a little comfort, to tell you the honest truth. I think the last day now, when I said the last day, that's the day that they actually moved me onward, but before that, I get so frustrated now. I started to walk. Remember, I started to walk, I must swell feet, got hard to move. I went outside walking up and down, not far away, and the devil just make all sort of thoughts come to my head. All sort of thoughts. My mother, she was getting frustrated, because I see it, but I think made it more frustrated, right? And on the verge of breaking down, to tell you the honest truth. And I went around with the doctor's side. Did I see him? The one that said that the doctor think that the last one, sorry, that he come and say he's my doctor, he's the one that gonna see me. They see him, go back round, decide to go back there again. And up and going around to him, the pain hit me wicked that me have to stop. And there was a staircase nearby. And I stop and sit. And tears just start come from my eyes. Not crying, but I don't know where the tears just come from all of a sudden. And there was a patient there too, was passing by and said, "Youth, just go and hold it, man. Just go and hold it. Don't cry. Father God, I'll get you through this." Go to the doctor. I explain where I go through, how I feel, make them know everything. You see me, so him that to do it. And when time the walk up now, come tell him say respect. When time him walk up now, I try to get up now, I go around there now. There comes my sister. I see me and say me should have look for work and them thing there. Explain everything and just say come I go talk, I look for the doctor and talk to him, don't worry about nothing. Go back around there and talk to him. And I'm saying there is no space because I was going to get admit, but there was no space right now, so that they're working on etc. Went back round now, and they're still frustrated and sad. Everything in one. And later down that evening now, that's when the porter come for me and hear they call my name and thing. Come with a wheelchair and thing. I feel relief still, you know, because trust me, God good enough, because I don't think I could have spent one more night or two sitting up out there waiting and bring me to ICU. You hear that? ICU. Real. Really serious. By ICU now, that's when days after or so. A day or days after. The kidney specialist come see me and that explain some things to me on certain news, right? The news that I was hearing and just make me feel low, or low, right? And after him, there was top other kidney specialists come by again. Not the kidney specialist after that they was seeing me. Others. And I think what I call that one, the consultant. But he was one of the top heads them in that department. Them come on, the others that was explaining to him my symptoms and things like that, right? My previous one did I ever mention dialysis and everything, you know? Something when me know about. I'm never really in favor of that still, but I don't know, we're sick and everything there. And they explain to the consultant now everything, right? The consultant said they have to do a kidney biopsy right away. Can't itch on that, right? So I asked them something about the lab when it can be done, etc. etc. Right? And things like that. So I was there. At one point I was worrying, you know. My family always encouraged me and try to comfort me and thing. And the good thing about it that I come from a Christian background, right? So when they encourage me and thing like that, I trust in my God to, you know, and do my go and pray for myself and things like that. I mean pray to, I'm not really pray for myself, I'm pray for everybody too. Right? And kind of come back road and feeling myself. Even though I'm sick, I'm feeling myself. Right? And up to the point that when I go to the bathroom, do whatever I want in the bathroom, as in urinate, defecate, brush my teeth, beard, do all kind of those things, right? Get up a morning time. Same in the ICU I'm talking. Sit by my chair, bedside, do my little exercise, right? Not knowing that the nurses observe what was taking place. But even though them come ask me if I go to bathroom and things like that, I remember one day I told the nurse push a woman to use a bathroom, right? And either she have an emergency or whatsoever, and some, so the woman be ready to go back to her bed. So she must say she try help herself, but kind of ackling for her. So I decided, sorry, help her and push her back to her bed. It was a good distance from where I was to, So now I was pushing her back now. Never knowing that one of the nurse was around that side. So to me said, Shamoy, what are you doing on this side? I was surprised because I never noticed. I never know that she was there. I said, just helping her out, nurse. And she said, alright, I'll take it from there. Bring her to our bedside. And go back to my bed now. And you know what time they decide say they're gone to move me from ICU. Cause when the nurse come and tell me say if I pack my things they're gonna move me, put me upon wall now. And I turned to her and said, why? She said, because you're improving and I can't move now. And I said, okay, cool. So they moved me now, but what I didn't like, they moved me to the eye ward, which I didn't have any problem with my eye, right? But I think it's because of space, right? But one thing for sure, the devil was at work. Yeah, man. But God did one step ahead, more than one step ahead of him, right? So around the eye ward now, there, and thing, they end up go to the biopsy, which we'd have to yeah. Normally, you know for sure, so you have to pay for that test before you actually do it. I'm sure they really have the receipt before you actually do it. And I know you're not going to get back that result right away. Do the biopsy, and by the way, I really want to scare anyone still know about biopsy test. Wasn't what I should say no. Wasn't an easy test. I mean it wasn't an easy test. Even though them numb the area, you actually feel it, right? And after that now, you feel pain to same way, because what you have to do, you have to lie on that side, whichever side them go, and put pressure on that side with them bandage up. So of course I gonna feel pain. So I endure all them things. And again, all of this when me go through, I would wish on nobody. Not even my worst enemy. Right? Which I don't really know. But as I said. And there now, there was some form of improvement until when time one of the nurse checked my stats, and I said, no man, your stats low. And I say if me have shorter breath. But once I notice when you talk, it's like say me I try talk and I catch hearing. Honestly, I never noticed that. So therefore, they went to put oxygen on me. So that's a downside, right? Not knowing that the day when time the doctor come now, my doctor come now, and but before that there was a next doctor they come to see me. Good doctor that again to rate that one. Him and a woman, I think that woman was a nurse, come and looked at me and said, why they look to one of the nurse there and ask why I'm having that type oxygen mask, and she explained to it, and then come and check my stats and say this not going to do anything for him, you know. If you really want to build it up, you have to change it. So and just right there change it and put it on, and not knowing that, oh yeah, and they write up a test that I was supposed to do because of the whole oxygen thing. So them they sound me up and check me, they write up. So that doctor did come for me to do a CT scan. A normal condition still in a CT scan would be alright, but I see in my case now, that CT scan was scary for me, because when he explained the situation to me, I almost break down again, right? Because when the bad situation was, through it have to do with my kidney. I'm doing a CT scan, and also them inject a thing that they call dye inside you, so you can show whatever they want to see, right? I'm saying if the kidney not function right, it now can flush out whatever in it, so therefore it have to go through dialysis process, right? And to the honest truth, I didn't want to go through that at my age, and as I said, I know what dialysis is, you know, right? But if you have to survive still, sometimes you just have to do what's best, right? But there again, when I finally reached down, right, at the lab where you're supposed to do it now, and when I see him bring that form to me and say, you might fully understand, you know, what's the procedure and all those things, and I hesitate, right? I'm turning to him and say, no sir, I don't feel like I want to do this. That's what I said to him, and I'm not gonna sign it. And he turned to me and say, there's bad, but there's good. I have seen this in your situation, the good outweigh the bad. And what I can do for you is, I don't know how far the situation is with your kidney, but what I can do is to give you some things to help to flush out whatsoever in it, but I recommend you to do it. It outweigh the good outweigh the bad, and in all circumstances it's their duty to explain the bad as well, right? And as I said, I rate that doctor, right? Because he explained it and he gave me some rather a comfort, right? And as it comes, I end up sign that paper and do it. I know the lab tech or the man that do the CT now, him asked me if me a kidney issue. I'm said, yeah, it's kidney issue. I'm said, well, after this now you have to go do dialysis then. And then after hearing that again, tears just run from my eye, right? And the same doctor know that he give me the good advice and thing. Him said, wow, I'm saying, I'm not explain it to you already, and things like that. Don't listen to him because he's not a doctor in this kind of case. So don't really listen to him, right? And that just make me feel comfortable again, right? And back up, yeah, and bring me back up to up back to the ward that I was staying. I was there and thing, and it reached a stage because I'm in the oxygen now, it wasn't improving, to tell you the honest truth. Till now, it's like I'm bound to the bed. Because I'm not supposed to come off it now. Bound to the bed. So imagine I have to urine and do everything at my bed, which was very uncomfortable, and knowing me wasn't comfortable because that's not me, you know. I like to move around, right? I like to be active. So that kind of helped me feel down. But I still have faith, right? I mean faith, I trust in God same way. So when I think it was a Wednesday, if I remember serve my correct, when my mother come look for me and tell me that I think it was prayer and fasting, and her co-work and others will go pray for me. And up and leave, when she leaving, she pray for me. I know when she leave, to tell you the truth, I just feel different. I just feel different. I feel like, you know, something lift. And not knowing too, you know, as much as I feel like something lift. You know, like a bird just come off of it. Not knowing now, little after that, one time the nurse had do a normal check and thing. And put I check the stats now. I said, but wait, your stats gone up, man. They with where it's supposed to be. I said, really? I said, yeah. So I said, alright. I check it back after. And after then them come check it back, it was at the right place again. So the doctor come check me and thing, and they decide, say, alright, them gone reduce the amount of oxygen little by little until I'm off it. Right? I mean, tell my mother, my people, them the good news, because it actually is a good news. Who can it be? God himself. So I'm actually thank God for that. And there was the night, right? Because I think you were supposed to go down to 3. Either 5 or 3, something like that. And I went to sleep that night and wake up. I think it was a night, you know, as I'm here, I'm trying to remember. And yeah, I think it was done by 5 or thereabout. The morning now, I think they're supposed to either reduce it or something. I am checking the stats was there, I'm standing up same way again. And end up drop asleep. And wake up in the evening. When I wake up now, and the nurse come ask me how I'm feeling and things like that. So I'm feeling okay. Right, and thanks for asking. And when I mention the oxygen to her now, and they tell me that oxygen was actually off. Right? I was so surprised. I have no problem breathing and thing. Again, who can that be? God himself. So when my doctor come back now to look for me, write up prescription that I'm supposed to take because I was going to get discharged the next morning. After I get discharged even the next morning. Right? Going home now. Well, at home, the situation will improve day by day. Right? Taking the medication that was prescribed and thing. drinking my natural juice as usual and eating good. What I did stop did do still was drinking certain drinks that I used to drink. Right? So after the write up a sick leave for me, and based on my condition, if that expect I can go back to work sooner. Right? My workplace they tell me say they understand the situation and I should take as much time I should. And as I said, the situation was improving little by little, day by day. So I end up back at work. Almost do a full week, to tell you the honest truth. Everything was doing was okay, you know. Up until let me tell you, the Wednesday I feel same feeling, you know, this weird feeling come and thing like that. I'm kind of feel like a stiffening in my foot. I'm still kind of swell, so I'm going to sit down and elevate it, right? And thing. Because even for the first day to, you know, I get called and have people plus relative and thing and ask how from my sister to how I'm keeping up and things like that and how his work, etc. Which I explain, right? So Thursday now I was doing some work on top of a roof. As I said, I was doing AC technician, actually taking out a compressor. And there I stooped down, you know, because most of the work there that I was doing that afternoon, right? I was stooped down to take out the compressor, right? And heel stiffness coming to my feet. And now look, see kind of swell. I was still working though. And I draw something there so I can lay out something that I can sit down and stretch out my feet. And there, still working. But on the Thursday. But Friday now, I don't know where I do from early out. That's Friday. And up I'm going home now and say, alright, I do a walk through and make sure I check for see if everything okay. Because I don't know a weekend and it best that I don't have to get called to go and check a site or start out something on a weekend. Right? I don't know to if you are a 7 day or whatever, you're gonna need that day. So that's what we do. And there was one last building that was to be checked. I won't stay at that building, right? And the feeling come down so rapid and with pain. I believe you me, my foot as well, instant. Till not everybody go check that building. Yes, nobody go check that building. Actually, I have to take an emergency and go home. It was actually going on time now, but I have to get a vehicle from there and go straight home. And I have to out of work again. But it's for my own benefit, my health, because my health was at risk there. Right? And I was at home, and normally when time I elevate my feet, it go back, the swelling just go down back. But I notice that when I stand up now or doing anything, about 5 minutes or so, the swelling, it starts swell, my foot starts swell and my lower body start feel heavy and things like that. And I said, something wrong. But I did have a appointment that I was supposed to go back to UE. That was in January. Right, but January was far off. But anyway, I tried all out. And there was an evening when I said that morning I was good, when time the pain hit me in the afternoon, that was bearable at that time. And that pain hit me. And so when my mother come and check on me, tell her I say everything alright, I say the pain was bearable, but I don't want people to really worry, I'm people them, but I don't want them worry. And I said, alright. And she said, alright. Should I go on the road? After she come back, she come check on me again. She go on the road. Went on the road. And tell us that the pain get worse. But was still bearable because a man, well, we don't know how certain man can bear certain pains, but me that try bear this. When she come back, she asked me how I feel, I'm alright. I say, hey, but she could tell movement and face expression because I couldn't lie on either part of my body for long because all part of my body, everywhere I lay, me just don't comfortable and pain. Just say, now I forgot to the doctor, and again, there I always say no, don't want to go to the doctor. The pain here, I'll go away. Say, sure you don't want to go to the doctor? I said no, I'm good. So when I come to the night now, the pain at that time it was unbearable, severe, I tell you. And she said, you have to go now. Now take any word what you say now. You have to go, right? And the body start restricting one thing. I remember that day, I was walking, go to the bathroom and everything, but I see in the night, but I say, alright, because I get up now, because the vehicle ready and everything. I can't get up to walk, nothing at all. And I was there, I say, Father God, I want me to me now. And my nephew now come to help me to, And I say, hold on there first. So I'm come to try help me up with the pain. Anyway, them hold me pain, I could not have to tell them, so hold on there, leave me. So when I lie down back in the bed and I pray, my Father God said, give me the strength to get up. And leave you with me. Get up and make it to the hall. When I say make it to the hall, it's like the devil was at play. Like the devil not leave me at all. But God always have the final say. The pain hit me again. That me have to sit down in the settee. There come my brother and again try and my nephew. I try now. And like every time them hold me, the pain is like say, guy them all try to lift me up and it worse. I say, I ask Father God again, I say, Father God, please me I beg you, do it for me. I'ma get up and take my time and them hold my hand and take my time walk to the vehicle. No, I rush that. But before that, we did end up go to public. We go to public because my appointment was the January as made sense. We go to public because feeling they take me again and we go to public. And public they tell me say in order for do for properly for identify and say what happened to me. I have to do back some of those tests that I did do up at UA. And that'd be better I could have get back those which I couldn't, right? So but their diagnosis and things reflect says a kidney issues. So I did end up admit there, right? But I didn't stay long. I did end up come out. I did end up get discharged before Christmas, and I did supposed to do dialysis there too, right? And I thank God everything work out because God timing, nothing be God timing. So we end up to get discharged and end up to make it tough for my sister's wedding because she ended up have to put off her wedding date because she wanted me to come, which I'm glad to because I did want to be there, right? And they then get some 2 clinic dates. The first one was a pub. The 2 of them are public, but the first one, no doctor decided to show up that day. Them reschedule it. And second one now they give me a date, a long date, far than the UA date, and to do one test before I come in. A lot of people got far date, long date. Till them start cussing. I said it's like they want people to die. But anyways, fast forward back now. Back to the part that I was saying that my nephew and my brother-in-law they helped me to the vehicle. In that time now I'd have to rush back to UA. Right? Back to UA. And that way one of the worst. The driving the okay, but why in my case it's the worst because it ever sleeping police or whatsoever, the I can feel was very painful. And when I reached down, a stretcher them that to put me up and bring me in because I couldn't walk. None at all I couldn't walk. And one thing still I have to give praise to how they deal with that situation. It was an emergency and they deal with me good, right? Quick time too. I was in pain, but each time the nurse, not the nurse, there was a nurse saying, let's go and hold it, man. The doctor soon come. And you must say two other person like emergency too. So after that, he will come to me right? And come see me and do a little thing, and me move to the waiting area, still on the stretcher, right? And it was the same doctor that I did go see at the first time up there, a female doctor, two doctor come and thing and ask me what's wrong and all those little things and explain to her and thing. And she come to do a take blood now. Believe you me, couldn't find no vein. So she called to one of her next doctor colleague and asked him to come and help her because there she can't find no vein. The vein them collapse. So upon coming now, himself couldn't find no vein. So I said there's one solution we can do. I go into my neck. Didn't like that idea and I said no, not my neck, right? So I said, alright, one time you're ready. And him said to her, say, when time I give up, call him. And still said, nah, make you go in my neck. I just never liked that idea. So she turned to my mother and said, why she can't find a vein. Start pray there. And my mother start pray and start pray she does. You know, said the doctor all out and said, Mommy, find a vein, whatever you're doing, don't stop. I was so happy and relieved. You know the amount of blood that she get if somebody leave her nasty people the shit. She ever said don't worry about that, she would clean it up. Right? And there was a team it come by to team of doctor. I think the medical team. Even surgical team they come by it as well, but medical team my those doctor. That's after those doctors, man. All those members. Great effort them put out in trying to help me. I remember that doctor too, that was ingrained too. Him try to explain every situation to me. Because when he tell me what I have, I don't know if I'm still surprised by my face. He asks me if they never explain it to me. And I said no. So I'm go ahead and explain it to me. Right? My mother even turned to him and said, is it curable or reversible, etc. And turned and said, no, it's not. Right? So okay. But do you mean pain too? I could clean everything, you know, but never had a fret still. Right? And I even throw up too, you know. I throw up I think once. And they decided to move me. And they moved me to went back up to ICU again because that the condition that I went into, I'd say that was worse than the first, because they checked everything and they were going to do check my sugar level, which I never remember at the time because they were doing a lot of things, right? And when remind her, I think it was my mother, because I was so weak, you know. I was so weak. But that remind her. I only see her rushing to say, okay. She never remember because there was so much things And when she start do her check, I only see she start run and gather some things, get to find out that my sugar level was so low, so she have to try bring it up. So I get about 2 bag of I think glucose and fruits, I think banana and things like that. And I drink some juice too to help bring it up back. And there was a next time again when I was there, and every time I sleep. And I people them never like that. I never used to like sleep either. But my ID kinda half open still, just to see the nurse rush come over to me. I started asking me some question. And I was like, what? And I really say it like that thing, but in my mind I was like, what? She asked me like my address, where I live, what's my name, and where I'm at, if I know where I'm at. And answer all those questions, and I smile. And I get to realize, because even the doctor them come explain it to me, that they use a term. I don't remember that term, that word, but it's like I was gone, as in knocked out, but was conscious, because they say I was still conscious of what's going on. I wonder if you know hear what I say. I say I was like knocked out but still conscious of what was taking place. Again, who could that be? Anyway, there and them come to the normal check again, and because I kind of that improve a little bit. Because my father now, they come and help me. My mother was there as well too, because turn and say I'm a fighter, right? And things I do is just boost my confidence. Yeah, and I really like give up is worse. Plus, if we get bird of advice and them things like that, and it was a challenge for either tired myself or really like say that word, because I love to take a shower and things like that. But in that case, tired. So it was a challenge. You forget it, because I was so in pain I couldn't even move. And you know, say ease up and get up to put on my shirt and underpants and shorts, go through all that pain, and from there and then we start do those things again. Who can that be? So I was there one morning now, when time the doctors come and do them normal check. They might even limit the fluid intake, that daily fluid intake that I'm supposed to drink, right? Include juice, water, etc. And I check now and noticed that there was a red spot, right, on a lower side, right side. Most times everybody get alarm and calls start making things like that. Man, so this this look like something serious. If them make so much call, we ever turn to them and say, nothing this is not serious, Anyway, we have to do one X-ray, one next CT scan, which we never want to do. We get encouraged to do it, because according to them things are some pancreas business, pancreatitis thing or whatsoever. But me that feel soon, I say, never feel say that anyways. So I'm gonna do the CT scan and the X-ray and the X-ray show so that there's no whatever still the show there's no there's no pancreatitis or what them call it, right? And start kinda improve and improve till the movement pan ward now. And the ward that them they put me on now is a surgical ward, which I wasn't doing any surgery because even the nurse them on that ward asked me if I'm going to do any surgery. And I said no, not that I know of. But I couldn't walk same way. And I talk again to that nurse, kinda, nurse love her body and thing like that nurse, nice nurse. Come and come explain and say, come decide some not gonna use the bed pan. Come I must say I don't feel comfortable using those things to the honest truth. I ask her say if she can get a wheelchair and push me. No. I said I got try now with the I got try with the bed pan. I ask her for the bed pan and she come to me and she say, you sure you can go to the bathroom or something like that? I said no. And she said, well, I go for the wheelchair and help in it and bring it to it. You won't be able to manage it to use the bathroom. And me not knowing, I just said yes. Right? I remember I could come out of the bed none tall. And when she helped me up and bring me around, I tell her, I say, man, me take it from here. They say, sure? I say, and ease up myself, take time walk and use the bathroom. You know, say from that day, I end up go to the bathroom, I stop using the bedpan, and if my memory serves me correct, I think it's the one time alone she pushed me on that wheelchair. The next time I get up and I take my time walk go around. Even the nurse them they surprised. Them see me take my time. Them turn to me and say, you alright, you sure you can make it? I said yes. And when my people them come look for me, and I explain to them. I tell them say, I get to use the bathroom. I laugh and say, use the bathroom. I say, yeah. I use the bedpan, use the bathroom. And so I go make them see before them go away. So I want people know, guys. I did get some, I think I put it now in the get it through drip. I remember I have to pass out through it, so I have for people regular. So after I drink some water too, no time I want urinate. So upon getting up now, I'm surprised. I'm some years up. I ask my man, I say, I go to the bathroom. And I start come off now and thing like that. My father they come hold me, help me. I'm turn to him and say, thanks, but no one don't hold me. I want to try and make it round there. And him take time let me go and walk and then watch me go and come back. I'm not even follow me go around there. I'm just watch me go around and watch me come back. And again, who can that be? God himself. And I have to pick up that nurse because if she never come and motivate me and push me for do that. I think me not do that. So there now the shorter breath come back, right? And then them check my stats, them so say gone down low. So I have to go back on oxygen, which me kinda feel down and things like that. But them explain it to me. Cause when them the x-ray, cause when the doctor did come and explain to me, you know what I'm saying? What he is planning to do is try and draw some fluid from me. I said, where? From my lungs. I said, from my lungs. Why is that? And I'm saying, if you never see the x-ray. I said, no. I'm saying, I want to see it? And I said, yes. They go for it and show me. I was so shocked to what I see. You know what I'm saying? See that? After that, fluid on the left side. Yeah, that what causing shorter breath. So now I'm come to do it. I tell you now. I said never gone painful. Numb my back, and actually I feel everything. I'm going the first time I want to get a little bit and show me. Good thing that it was clear. I'm say I'm gonna try again. I'm say sure go again. I'm gonna tell you it was very painful. I'll nurse them. I look around and think because I was trying to bear it, but it was very hard. And still again, nothing, could get nothing. Sorry. And him said, well, I eat that too. I said, no man, try again. I said, you sure? I said, yeah, try again. Try again for the third time. And that first stop quicker than normal. Him turned to me and said, no, go again because he can't actually feel my pain that I'm going through. Not easy. So I said, alright, can come back next day. And I said, yeah. I agree to that. I said I want to test liquor that come out. And the test they come back alright. One of the other doctors them come now to draw some blood from me. Right? She again nice doctor. And to my theory, how me think all that work, fluid in them. If we work with gravity, so if it was like up here, like lying down and get up and go do the test with my jaw from the lung, I think it go down somewhere down, put her somewhere, right? And they said yeah, actually work like that. And good doctor too. And to draw some blood and thing to go test. And blood be normal. In fact, the red spot when me did get before them that say was pancreatitis or something like that. It was actually an infection which get antibiotics for that they'll clear it up. Alright? And they never explained to me that supposed to do an heart test too. I think it was echo. I think it was echo. Yeah, I think it was echo. My mind server right or correct, whatever. And I turned to the doctor and said, Doctor, you must say my heart alright. Nothing. As in, I don't think if infection spread because John just said through it's in the blood and the heart have to be like pumping blood and things like that, it can get to there. But I said, oh yeah, sorry, I said I don't think it reached to my heart as well. What him said, him like my faith, he like my faith, but still have to do the test, right? I will end up do the test because it was on evening when the one doctor rush come to me, next female doctor, and then I must stop what I'm doing right away because they're going to do the test on the amount of people on that list. That's on that list must come now because the opportunity but I get and it's a consultant that's going to do it. Right? And they rush me down to that where I'm supposed to do it and up and going to there. I put on a prayer. Even though I have faith still, put on a prayer. Confident that everything gonna be alright. And reach, there was two of us. Right, because she explained and said there's an ex-patient, their patient as well. You have to wait upon him because he was there before me. And go in now, do the test on the thing. And I heard the doctor said, "What? Everything look alright here. It's alright." So me even said alright too. That confirmed me. I made even know before even the doctor. My doctor now come tell me say that it come back good. And then the renal team now they come call, they do the biopsy and them come explain and say the biopsy test result come back and it show say everything was normal, everything alright. No, I'm saying everything good. And after hearing that I just looked to the heaven and said, thank you Father God. Thank you Lord. Because him said keep me was on the verge. Say it was on the verge, you're supposed to know what that mean and thing. So my doctor now, him the kind of surprised too with come I say when I come in there for wasn't the oxygen too. So I need to come off for that. Right? So I'm supposed to get discharged to your time say the infection clearing up. So after that now I will be able to go home and the renal team will come and talk to me again and explain what measures after that will be taken. So then he come talk to me before too, I know say I'm supposed to get the next medication but it don't go, I can't take it while taking the antibiotics but I was taking for that infection and things like that. And at being at the surgical ward, it was kind of testing matter to and a lot of people pray for me, I pray for myself, and people, there was patient even saying they wish they was in my situation, and I said no, you can't say that because you don't know my situation, right? It maybe look away or harsh because he can have some broken bone and things too, but my situation, you did the worst. My situation very worse. Let me explain it to him. It was very worse. And I even tell him say I could walk when I come in. Yeah. And I tell him say all you have to do was trust God and pray. Right? You see how quick a situation turn around. Not gonna be God's timing. Believe you me. Nothing be God's timing. I even remember too, you know, when everything hit me at the hospital, I have to ask God, say God, you really have to take me away from my family. Yeah, I have to really ask him that. But not be God timing. I said that last time. Those doctor, them work. I'm have to take my hats off to them. Them work. Them work. Eventually, my stats went back up. I was off the oxygen about 2-3 days, and then the doctor then come explain to me and tell me say the infection clear up and everything. Renal doctor come see me, and so them finish with me now. And I have to wait for the renal doctor and them come and explain the situation to me and tell me prescribe a medication to me and give me one clinic visit back, right? I may not get discharged. And from there, everything progress was making little by little, right? And here am I now. And I have to thank God, you know. I have to thank God. And I proving for myself God is real. I will serve a real and living God, right? In the one that is for me. And it's not the first time. It's not the first time I prove God for myself. As me explained earlier in the video that I did went to Andrew before, right? But that, as I said, that's a different video altogether for itself, and I don't even sure if I'll be making a next video about that or even similar situation. I don't sure still, right? Because it's just an experience. You have to really be in this, be in an experience like that for proving for yourself, right? And honestly, I don't think you have to be in a situation you can see people's situation and see how them progress depending on the situation they're in and things like that. Because God made the impossible possible. Believe you me. I know say my family, even my mother turned to me and say things say me that go past and yeah, we all me look and things like that. And some things me that pass and I'm thank God for him really never open up my eye to that day for me see for myself. And yes, that's it. Me that try to make the video not so long, but it is what it is. I try to cover as much part of it as possible. So I hope you guys make it out to the end and enjoy it and get some form of inspiration if you can, because it's an experience, trust me. And being at the hospital too, it opened my eyes. It opened my eyes. I have one point too, I reflect on family and even my son, right? And I say, no man, can't just leave him so. Can't just leave him so. Right? So I just feel just thank God and thank God him come through for me. Right? And again, not be God's timing. Not be God's timing. I believe there's a purpose too. I mean, I really fulfill yet. That says there. And somebody said to me, and I would not. I'm not gonna state is who that somebody said to me. Say, there's a purpose that I'm supposed to fulfill what I haven't as yet. And I believe so. But anyways, thanks again guys and thanks for watching. Look more.